What up? This is Scoozy back with a brand new episode of Help Me Survive Minecraft. So if you remember, last episode we finished this. This is going to be our kind of villager habitat, as if the villagers were living in a zoo and this is the fake environment we've created for them to trick them into thinking they're actually in the wild. I have a feeling, much like the animals in the zoo, they're not going to fall for it, but that doesn't matter. That's not really what's important here. What is important is the fact that this isn't going to be entirely encased with this glass dome, so nothing is going to be able to get in from the outside. Every block in here so far has carpet on it. See? So with the carpet, the mobs will not be able to spawn on any of the blocks in here. The tops of the trees. I didn't do the clouds, but the clouds... Oh, I gotta get rid of that. The clouds are only one block space. Actually, in all honesty, thinking about what happened to our zombie villagers with the baby zombie, I should probably start today's episode by getting some white carpet and coming and doing the tops of all of these clouds so we don't get a one high zombie spawn in there, or maybe even a spider. A spider might be able to spawn in there. So that's what I'm going to start today with, is covering these with carpets. But the real purpose of today's episode is a little more in-depth than that, let's say. We're actually going to build the villager houses. Now, if you watched the episode before, you'll have heard me say that these villagers are not getting full houses, full-blown houses. There might be like two, one here, one there, one here, one there. But all of the ones here are just going to be like the front of the house, and it'll be as if the rest of it is going back into the distance. We don't see it. And I think that's kind of neat for two reasons. One, there's not enough space in here to build 6 houses if you're going to put the whole house. There just isn't. So having like 2/3 of the house not exist is going to save a lot of space. 2, I think it really adds to this like fake environment look to have just like part of a house, like as if that's going to be enough to fool anyone into thinking that that house is really there. But that's kind of the idea. Yeah, that's what I'm going for, so it's good. And then of course the one that will be surrounding our entrance from the nether portal, because once this dome is complete, this nether portal is going to be the only way to get in here. That being said, I may work a redstone back door into one of these fake house fronts. So I have a staircase here that goes up to the roof level, and it's what I used when I put in the ceiling lights. So maybe like if I dig this way, in here we could put like a back door with a redstone operating mechanism, so that the villagers will not be able to figure it out, and then we can use that to load in villagers as we convert them, because you can bring them through the nether, but villagers can be kind of a pain to move around and all that stuff. So I figure not having to bring them through the nether might be the easiest. But I don't know. That's not set in stone yet. We'll figure it out as we go. First things first is to get the decoration done, and then complete the glass dome. And then once it's fully like set up and ready to exist as a habitat, then we will worry about bringing villagers over and stocking it up. So I have a lot of work ahead of me. I'm probably going to do a little bit of the building on camera with you, but the majority of it I will probably just do off camera while I listen to some music or whatever, and yeah, I'll bring you back for periodic updates as to how things are going. And then for the rest of the dome, I'm definitely not going to do that on camera, because building these domes is rather frustrating, especially since I don't have any sort of like formula or blueprint for this. Aside from this one line of curved glass. Uh, that one, yeah, definitely designed by like an app for making Minecraft circles, and the rest of it I just kind of free-formed in to kind of match the curve as best I could. And it's not terrible, but it's also not great. So, yeah, I'll be fiddling with that one off camera exclusively. And sorry about that. But it's just really going to be tricky otherwise. Okay, so I have some dark oak and spruce, um, and some white stained glass. And those materials will look pretty familiar to you if you've seen our base at all, because that's what our entire base is made out of. So I'm going to make the houses in the villager area look somewhat similar to mine, and then it's almost as if like our base up here is part of the village. Aw, isn't that special? So I'm thinking that I will probably stay pretty true to kind of how the the villager houses spawn naturally. So anybody who's been to a village has seen like the default Minecraft spawned villager houses, and they're not like super fancy. They're just kind of generic and basic. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Just like some logs in the front corners, planks for the walls, and that's probably just about it. And then just plain stairs for. So do like maybe like a 4 tall house. Maybe 3. 3, yeah. Yeah, and then we'll do 2, 3 wide so we can have a centered doorway like that. Spruce wood planks, and then we can plop some windows in. Come around here. Now when I was laying all this carpet down, I knew that like some of it was obviously going to be pulled back up in order to place structures down. But I was okay with that because at the time I just wanted to make the make this area unspawnable so that, you know, no creepers were popping in behind me while I'm working, because some of the light levels up on these blocks here, it's dark enough for mobs to spawn. And when I was working, I did not want to get creeper attacked. So I kept making sure that I was sleeping at nighttime, but I just left carpet everywhere in here, just as like a safety precaution. So I'm also going to replace the floor in here with some wood. And then we can put torches up in here. I'm not totally against torches, but I didn't want to just spam them everywhere out here. So that's kind of nice. Maybe actually we'll put them down here. Let me get rid of this one. Not bad, not bad. Even better though. Even better. Progression. See that? Nice. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take out the wool blocks back here. And this was the test hole we just dug. So I'll have to come up one level. Boom, like that. Do we have that stone? Yep. I can hear an Enderman around. I may have to go hunt him. I hate Enderman. Where is he? Is he in here? Should probably light this area up. Oh, I hear him. He's so close, but where? Maybe he was upstairs. No, there's no room up here. This is all only 2 blocks tall. Anyways, eye on the prize, eye on the prize. Enough distractions. Yeah. So, we'll continue the house back. I'm thinking like this is probably far enough. I want it to be just big enough that a villager can get in here. So yeah, I'll replace this all with wood, and then we'll put a little ceiling on. Let's see how that ceiling will look. Oh my. So I'm thinking there must be like a cave directly underneath me or something. So yeah, just very simplistic. We do have some dark oaks planks. I'll take that out in a second. And then we will half slab the top here. And this is important because the mobs will not spawn on any of these stairs, but they would have spawned on the whole block. So we put the half slab on top. It adds one more little like peak to our roof, but it also prevents it from being spawnable, which is always our goal. We want these villagers safe and sound. Okay. Yep. We'll just do this last row of wood like that. Like that. Nope. Okay. How does that look? Okay, so that is not gonna work. I assume that's gonna be an issue on both sides. Yeah. So I will just put back some wool. And these ones must have been the green for the hill. If not, they are now. And like I said, the inside doesn't really matter. You can't see it from the outside. And no one's really going in there. So let's make up some doors here. I'm thinking maybe the dark oak doors. They look nice. It would help if we use the crafting table. So you have those, or we can do spruce. So we'll try them both. Let's see which one looks best. Sounds pretty good. Pretty good. The thing I'm worried about is it might blend in too much. Yeah, I feel like this one's better. And then maybe we'll use the spruce door in the back to help it blend in. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep, and then I'm gonna come back and build a couple more of these, and then I'll bring you back and show you the progress. All right, back in a second. And we're back. All right, so I got the houses in. I think I put 5, yeah. So we got 3 fake ones there. I was gonna space them out, but I don't think I have room really. I mean, I might. I don't know how far back this glass dome's gonna come. So anyways, I didn't want to run into a problem then, so I just plopped them together kind of like row housing. They're all super simple. But I think if I go up in the roof now and turn that block and that block, etc., into transparent blocks all the way to the outside, these should all count as valid doors towards the village. I'll do the same with this one and this one. And I was thinking of putting one more house here, but the problem is it completely blocks the view of everything behind it. This house, the background. So what I might do is put one more facade right here. Less for the aesthetic purposes and more just so we can have a better village. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. Wouldn't be too bad. Yeah. I may also have to get sneaky and somewhere close by build some more valid doors, just so that the villager population can grow. Because I think it's only one third of the amount of doors you have in your village. So if we have 6, that means we can only have 2 villagers. And since we're going to put 2 in there to start breeding, they would never breed. So yeah, we'll try to fix that. But yeah, this is it for now. I kind of like how it turned out. So yeah, what I might use this front space for is once we do set it up for breeding, we can put our crops here. Because they will not block the view of anything. And then we'll have our nice little fake village. Hooray! So, yeah, this might just be a short episode because really all I wanted to do was put the finishing touches on this area. And since I'm not building the rest of this dome on camera, the only thing left to do are the skylights. So, yeah, we're basically, for all intents and purposes, finished here. And yeah, I really hope you like how it turned out. Obviously, it has a look that's not going to appeal to everyone, but I mean, you look through there and it's like, oh, it's a village. Like you know, it serves its purpose. I don't know. I like it. I think it'll be even better once we have villagers in there and they're walking around doing their thing. It'll really, I don't know, add a cool little flavor to it. So between now and next episode, I will put in the last facade, all of the skylights, and try to finish this dome. And then next episode, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do. If this is totally wrapped up and ready to go, maybe we'll go do something fun like, I don't know, brew up some potions, go and try and find the end, and maybe fight the Ender Dragon. That sounds like it might be fun. I really would like to get some shulker boxes, and I would really like to get an elytra. We have rocket launchers, or firework rockets, and I've played around with them with the elytra wings, and it is so much fun. You can take off from a standing position, and then basically travel anywhere you need to travel in no time at all. And that would be pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie, because making trips to the jungle and the desert, it's not like impossible to do, but it does take quite a while and is a little bit of a pain. So with the elytra wings, that'd be super easy. And I have said since the beginning that we are definitely going to do stuff like that in this series. I've never personally been to the end, but, you know, I've seen it done. It doesn't look like it's going to be impossible. And we may die a couple times, but that'll just make for some interesting video, because I haven't died in quite a while, knock on wood. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to finish this off in between episodes, and next episode I'll give you the finale tour of what's happened here, and then we'll do some preparations, and we will go try and find a stronghold and potentially make it to the end, which would be super exciting. So I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out with me today as we work on our villager area. And every time that you come and hang out with me, I enjoy the company. It's great. I hope that you enjoyed the video. And if you did, remember, tickle that like button. Just give it a little bit of a little flick. Just let it know that you like it. It helps me know that I'm on the right track and I can keep making videos that you want to see. So yeah, that being said, until next time, this is Scoozy. Peace!